House of Ramirez does not do sports, politics, or religion. However, understanding that the city elections are this year and how impactful and important it is for all of us Atlantans, I have decided to open my platform to politics, to give a fair shot to each running candidate to tell their story. This conversation needed to happen, and we are having the conversation for the love of community. Hey guys, this is House of Ramirez, and y'all already know how I get down. I'm out here in the high streets of Atlanta representing, and I'm always trying to highlight people that are doing big things in their community. And as y'all know, I don't do sports, I don't do politics, and I don't do religion. But this time is different. I had to open up my platform to go ahead and spotlight entrepreneurs, successful people in our community that are wanting to cause an impact for the better. They've been doing the work, they want to continue doing the work, and they're running for political seats. So without wasting any more time, I have my sister, my friend, and my neighbor with me today, Keona Jones. Can you please go ahead and tell our audience who you are and where you are from?
Hello, everyone out there in House of Ramirez. My name is Keona Jones, and I'm a native Atlantan. I was born and raised here, elementary school, high school, and college. And I'm here today to sit with my lovely friend Leslie to do an interview regarding me running for Atlanta City Council District 3.
That's amazing. And I love to hear that we have community members that have been here in Atlanta. So you actually know what it's like, how the change has impacted us, and what you see and what you plan for our future. So you've gotten to see the ground, the base one, and we're evolving. And that's okay. But we need somebody that knows us, that can help us as a community. So I want to go ahead and ask you, can you please tell us what motivated you to run for city council?
Oh, great question. Great question. What motivated me is that I am uniquely qualified for this position. And I'm uniquely qualified not because I was born here and not because I was raised here, but because these are the things that I've been doing. I brought 600 affordable housing units as NPUJ chair to NPUJ. I've worked with the Police Foundation, the Zone 1 commander, and our current council to add speed bumps, tag readers, and cameras to our community. As my Friends of the Park president, I secured an $80,000 grant for a 70-year-old park, secured a 40-year lease with between APS and KIP. Currently working with our current school board rep, Miss Aretta. As a matter of fact, yesterday we were in the streets of the community providing some food and other wraparound service connections for our kids. I'm the only candidate on the panel that attended the Georgia Academy of Economic Development, and that's a class designed for community leaders and elected officials to train them on how to foster healthy and sustainable economic growth and development. And also, I've served as a APAB, which is the Atlanta Planning Advisory Board Education Committee Chair, and APAB, Atlanta Planning Advisory Board Committee on Council's Secretary. So I know the city, I know the citizens, and I know how this government works here in the A.
Hey, and that's important to pay attention to, Keona. So you're not only from here, which we shouldn't just highlight that, but we are. But we're also paying attention to the fact that you've been putting in that work. So not only are you talking about what you want to continue to do for the city, you've been doing it. So this is something that, many times a lot of people say, I want to promise you this, I want to promise you that. And I'm not bashing anyone because we're all positive around here. We keep it very light, but what I'm saying is people want to make promises when you elect them, after you elect them, but you actually have a track record of what you can do, what you have been doing, and that's important. Okay. So I want to go ahead and ask you, what do you bring to this position that's unique to you? And many people would say, okay, so I went to school here, or I did this, and this is what's unique about me. But many people are different. So what's unique about you that you bring to this position?
Great question. What's unique about me is that I'm currently already doing the work I have been for the past several years as chair of my neighborhood association, vice chair and chair of the NPU, education committee chair of APAB, the secretary of APAB committee on council. I've already been doing the work, working with public and private partners, work with the AmeriGas Corporation to bring sidewalks here, currently working with the Atlanta Police Foundation, our Zone 1 commander, our schools in the neighborhood, the current education education elected official. I'm sorry. I'm already here doing the work in the community day to day, supporting this lovely district, what we call District 3. So it'll be a smooth and an easy transition to go from where I am now when I'm elected as of November 2nd as your next Atlanta City Council District 3 representative.
Yes, 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 absolutely. And I don't like being biased. I'm not biased. It's a very neutral environment, but I see you in the community. And I'm in different parts of the community, different parts of the city, and I see you. I see you working. And I just want to applaud you and commend you. It's not an easy task being in all different places of the city and being successful at it. Many people can hop from one city to the other and promise, but you deliver. So I want to go ahead and just give you your flowers now. It's for many people that don't know, you are a superwoman. You're out here getting things done for the things we need in our communities. And it's commendable. It's commendable. It takes a lot of love for community. I'm telling you now, because if you didn't love us, you wouldn't be out here doing all this. It takes a lot of time, and a lot of times it's time that you don't get paid. It's just genuine love and compassion for thy neighbor. So yeah, I want to go ahead and ask you, can you please tell us how we can support you? Now we've gotten to know a little bit about what you're doing and how we can go ahead and help you in the future once elected. Can you please tell us how we can follow you right now and how we can support, whether donation? I know election is right around the corner, but maybe donating some time, donating money. It doesn't always have to be money, but can you give us your social media, your website, so we could go ahead and tune in?
You can go to my website, www.votekeona.com, and I'm on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. It's at Vote Keona. That's at Vote Keona, Keona. And once you get to my website, you can sign up to. We would love to have you to come out and canvass with us in the community. We provide breakfast and a T-shirt. You can also click on the donate button if you feel moved to. All donations are appreciated and accepted. Thank you so much.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And I tell people all the time, no donation is too small or too big, and there's no judgment. Whatever you can feel to move, to give, it's appreciated. And it goes a long way.
It does. It does. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I want to ask you, who is your House of Ramirez shout out? Now I'm big on shout outs, always shouting people out that's holding me down, that's mentoring me, that has been, just assisting me, whether in my personal life, in my career. And I think it's important to let people know I appreciate you, especially if they're in your village. So I want to go ahead and ask you, who are the people in your corner that you want to go ahead and shout out?
So the individuals that have been supporting me are first and foremost my husband, Derek Green. He's been there since day one, my A1 since day one. My campaign manager, Mr. Benjamin Norman, my entire campaign team. And last but definitely not least, all of the voters in District 3, District 3 voters. I love you. I love you. I love you. I cannot wait to continue to serve you. Please vote for me November 2nd. November 2nd, Keona Jones, Jones. Vote Keona Jones. Thank you.
Most def. So I'll go ahead and put your social media links below so people could easily click on them and follow you and support you. And I have a great feeling November 2nd for you, Keona. It's evident, okay? It's evident who's here for us. And yeah, voters, shout out to you guys. She's right. Y'all make the difference. We make the difference. So let's continue to do the great job that we're doing and electing people from our community that care for us. And this is the first time you're on my show. Definitely not the last time. So until then, sis.
Thank you.
Make sure to follow House of Ramirez on all social media platforms.